Kalla here. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you could make it today. So, the second half of Portfest here in Twisted Wonderland is today's stream. Last time, a bunch of, well, basically everyone in Night Raven College got roped into helping with Portfest because Ruggy wanted to try to make some money. Specifically, some of our good friends, including Jack here, got roped into doing some kind of musical performance, despite the fact that absolutely none of them except Floyd actually know how to use an instrument at all. Blame Ruggy. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? It would appear that the comments on the stream aren't behaving again. Yeah, I swear the chat doesn't work on the stream interface whenever there's a minus sign in the video name. That seems to be the common denominator. Oh well, we just won't have anything in that box today. Alright, let's get into it. Portfest begins. Portfest is here. At long last, Portfest is here. I can't believe it's been half a month since you took me out for lunch. Sure has been an eventful couple of weeks. You can say that again. All I wanted was to treat you to the special at the restaurant I worked at. Yeah, here we are. Have enough churros for Rook? Yes, I do. I did that deliberately. What a twist of fate that your former manager turned out to be one of the Portfest organisers. I don't know if fate or my manager had anything to do with it. This is really because of you, Ruggy. You just had to go and make that completely self-interested proposal, which led to the manager asking the head mage for help. And then he turned around and decided all the NRC students would run food stands. Kinda pointed way to put that. It's accurate, Ruggy. It's an accurate way to put that. This is all on you. You are not allowed to complain about how busy we've been. It's your fault. And then you, me, Floyd and Rook got picked to represent the school on the Portfest steering committee. Which is why we're now on the hook to perform the grand finale concert for the whole shebang. Getting more pointed by the second. We did have our share of hardships, but one way or another, we shall take our turn upon the stage today. Sure will. Just gotta get through today, and then I'll finally be free of Jack's miserable, brutal, agonizing training regimen. I can hardly wait for the show. My heart is pounding like a drum. The nerves I'm feeling are completely different than the ones before a track meet. I mean, this'll be my first stage performance ever. What of Monsieur Spontaine, I wonder? He's not here. Where is Floyd hiding? Floyd? Floyd. He's late! Ah, I can't believe this. Hey folks, I'm pleased to announce the opening ceremony for Portfest is starting now. The festival's starting! Are we gonna have to do our steering committee work without Floyd? I mean, honestly, we'd be doing the same amount of work whether he was here or not. No, we each have a role, and I'm not gonna just stand here and let him skip out. Yes, let's go wrangle that eel. The food stands are gonna open soon. What do we do? 30 minutes later. Hello, Heike. Were you covering Floyd's face so you didn't have to see him? Head mage. Portfest has been near and dear to my heart for many years, and I have attended this fine event each and every year. I have always wanted to support it in some way, but it was not until a few short weeks ago that an idea sprang fully formed into my mind. Is the head mage attempting to take the blame? Because I'll let him take it. I realised that Portfest would truly come alive were I to enlist the help of the students at the school I oversee, Nightraven College. With them preparing and selling food at stands throughout the festival and putting on a marvellous show. I was quite certain that the attendees, that's you, my friends, would have the time of their lives. Thus, filled with humility and overwhelming kindness, I took my proposal to the project leader. After all, this is ultimately about giving back to Sage's Island. The start of the festival's getting pushed back because of the head mage's speech is dragging on. And on top of that, the whole thing's a pack of lies. He's just reeling them off. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. Ah, yes, finally, Floyd. Rook's portwear card heals are pretty good. I look forward to having him. We've been here, unlike you. You're so late. You looked out, though. You didn't miss the start of the festival because the head mage has been going on and on. How could you be late on a day like today, Monsieur Spontaine? There are so many people here because of the festival. Everyone's packed in like sardines. I got swept up in the crowd and just floated from place to place. It was fun, actually, like being a jellyfish. Yeah, Floyd, you kind of have to make your own path through those crowds. A most befitting reason for you. I always espouse the vital importance of contributing to one's community. Head mage, please, wrap it up. We're behind schedule. The comment section is blank. Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. It seems to happen every time the YouTube video ID has a dash in it. So that means it's not going to work today. I really need to look into that. It must be so. I don't know enough coding to try and fix it. Do forgive me. Please do not forget, everyone, that Nightraven College contributed a great deal to the success of this year's Portfest. It sounds like the speech is over now. Thanks to all of you for waiting. With that, I declare this year's Portfest officially open. Ooh, fireworks and confetti. Very pretty. Alright, it's game time. The pressure's on now. Let's knuckle down. We've got a lot to do before the concert. Just so, Monsieur Firebra. I think some of us might need a reminder, so I'll go over our jobs one more time. Our primary task is to stay at HQ and troubleshoot problems whenever they come up. HQ is set up in one of the brick warehouses. Beyond that, we need to make sure each food stand is up to snuff safety and hygiene-wise, so we'll be patrolling around and checking things out. And we'll also need to help out at our own group stand, of course. We know, sea urchin. You're a bit of a worrywart, ain't you? Now you've laid it all out, our schedule's kind of packed, isn't it? There's nothing we can't handle. Now let's knock this out of the park. Let us make for Whistler Commons then, to check on our food stands. Look how pretty this is! Ah, with all the fish streamers and the what looks like glass lamps and the sort of sail-shaped sunshades. That one stand over there that's got a skull and cutlasses on it and says "Yoo-hoo." You can get the background in the shop. I would expect nothing else. Whoa, check this place out. It looks awesome. Yeah, it does. Oh, I love it. Normally, Whistler Commons' charm lies in its simplicity, but today it looks so vibrant and beautiful I hardly recognize it. Très bien. They're calling this area with the food stand Sea Wind Plaza. Hey, nice. Really plays up the port vibe. And they've spread sand on the ground. We might as well be on the beach right now. Oh yeah, the sand and little wooden walkways. Oh, so good. The glass floats and anchor ornaments are most evocative as well. Beauté. There are tons of good smells coming from the food stands too. Yeah, I can't wait to see what food they're selling. Don't get too excited now, we've got a mountain of work to do. True enough. Okay guys, you know what you have to do. Just stick to the schedule and keep moving between HQ and Sea Wind Plaza. A little past noon, our record keepers Grim and Kalla will be making their rounds to each food stand. I'll go with them to tour the stands. I've got to make sure everything's shipshape. Yay, we get to hang out with Jack! Got it. Portfest Steering Committee, let's get to work. Docks, ship, and shops as backgrounds. Ooh, plenty of backgrounds. Ooh, and this would be Rook then. Hello, Rook.
ポートフェストに来た人、すべてを笑顔にしてみせよう。私たちの奏でる音楽でね。
Oh, we only needed 700 churros and not 800, huh? For some reason I thought it was 800. A few hours later. Yo ho ho, Jack! Hey guys, you come to do your record keeping thing? You bet! And if memory serves, Class B's dishing up waffles, right? You better believe it. After the assembly, we tossed around ideas together and refined our plan. Hey, Keller and Grimm, welcome, welcome, welcome! Now, selling plain old waffles would be soup's boring, am I right? That's why we set up a waffle bar. People can pick any toppings they want. Oh, that's really good. You get to pick all your toppings. It's not just a set selection. It was Kater's idea. You know it. We're calling the stand Kater's Build Your Own Waffle Shop. Tagline, where your waffliest dreams come true. Kater. Waffliest, huh? Looks like that waffle's got like some strawberries. Are those peaches? Blueberries, whipped cream. I feel like that's a mint leaf. And then some kind of sauce. I'm assuming it's apple. Because there's suspiciously not a lot of apple on there for apple being here. But that is a loaded waffle. After a customer buys a waffle, they get to choose from a bunch of different sauces and toppings at no extra charge. And the more colourful you make them, the more exciting they get, right? Oh, it's just so cute! All things so catchy and cameable, I just know we're gonna go viral. Kater has a flair for presentation, so we went with his idea. Yeah, cute and cameable aren't really in our wheelhouse. Oh, maple! Ah, yes. Maple syrup, huh? That makes sense. Seriously, we could do cool and strong though. The freshmen worked their butts off coming up with a delish waffle recipe. Sure did. We made tons of test batches every chance we got Nope, I keep messing up that line. We made tons of test batches every chance we got to get them just right. How many waffles has Class B been eating? Lately? So much taste testing. We experimented with the batter to see if it should be soft and fluffy or firm and springy. And we tried adding more sugar to the waffles themselves to make them feel like a dessert. Then we tried dialing back the sweetness so the waffles could go with a wider variety of toppings. You name it, we tried it. We prepped all kinds of toppings too, so our customers can really go to town. For sauces, we've got strawberry, mango, chocolate, and mixed berry. Okay, actually, I'm not seeing maple syrup on that list. I guess it was strawberry or mixed berry on that particular one. Hi Nick, how are you doing? And then topping-wise, there are cookie crumbles, fresh whipped cream, sprinkles, and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, I want the full list, FL. You can add different kinds of fruit compote, too. It's not a waffle without some compote. And here is my machine. I'd invented this prototype specifically to cook the batter that Jack Apple and the others made. I call it the Portfest Waffle Iron Portable Max Custom! Its greatest feature is the ultra-high-speed baking functionality. It instantly molds the batter in its tank into a waffle shape, then bakes it to perfection in a single minute. It's equipped with a high-performance AI and infrared sensor, and cooks the waffles to a consistent golden brown like a master chef. Oh, and I put a small fan in there to circulate the aroma of fresh-baked waffles all around. It's great for drawing in passers-by. I understood about 15% of that, but hey, sounds awesome. Good idea, Radio, with the install a fan to make the area smell of waffles to make people want waffles. I know I speak for all of us when I say we're thrilled you came up with something so brilliant, Idia, but I do have a slight concern. Yeah, it's ridiculously hot near that thing. The heat's a natural byproduct of its high performance, but the AI core is heat. Yep. But the AI core is heat protected, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I don't think Jack's worried about your AI core, and more about everyone who's got to be near it. You should worry about us. Alright, your pal Grim's gonna do a little taste test for you. Taste test? Well, I guess you're working hard, so I'll give you a break. What kind of toppings do you want? Do you really need to ask Grim what kind of toppings he wants, Jack? The answer is blatantly all of them. Scott, load me up, Kevin. Give me all them toppings. Greedy little guy, aren't you? No guarantees on what it'll taste like, pal. You got him in 13 pulls, Heike? Well done. That is less than a tenth of what it took me. 138. I will be suffering for that for a while, Jack. Okay, just a minute. How about you, Kalla? I recommend putting some pear compote on yours. The apple compote's super delicious as well. No, I have to choose. Can't I have both? No. I like Jack too much, Ethel. Pear compote it is. Hey, you're a fan of pears too? Can't blame you, that little hint of sourness is the best. I mean, it's not, but... I'm looking over to the left and I fear I have mortally offended Ethel. No way, you gotta have it totally plain. That's my recommendation. It'd definitely be better with some toppings on it, Ruggy. Look, you gotta think of it a bit like this. Those toppings aren't free for us. We can make way more cash if we sell plain waffles. Listen up, team. If anyone asks for a recommendation, you tell them to go plain all the way. No, Ruggy. To be fair, you wouldn't have picked either. Neither would I, honestly. In all honesty, I wouldn't have picked either. Please cover my waffle in Nutella. That's my preference. Nutella and strawberries. But we worked so hard to come up with good topping ideas. Yeah, that's way harsh. A few minutes later. This waffle's so fluffy. And the compote's great. The food is the perfect texture and the syrup's all thick and sweet. Yeah, the waffle's got a nice light flavour, so it has just the right amount of sweetness once you put the toppings on. Ooh, honey sounds good as well, Heike. Maple with brown sugar or cinnamon? I don't think I actually had maple syrup. Like, brown sugar and cinnamon. It's good. The compote's going over real well. Yeah, both the apple and the pear. Like, gasp. I live in the UK. We don't really get that much maple syrup out here. Like, I would totally try it if I knew where to get it. Actually, I probably know where to get some, if I think about it. We have Tim Hortons over here now, and that's Canadian, and maple syrup's Canadian, right? Surely they'll have something with it. It's all scrumptious. Nobody's ordering any plain waffles, though. Yes, Ruggy. Why would they? That's not exactly a surprise, Ruggy. Oh well, it'll work out. I set the prices figuring this would happen. Plus, I haggled the cost of our supplies down like a champ. Oh, Kalla and Grim, you guys probably have to go so you can get down what the other groups are doing, huh? Yeah. Plus, we're done with our waffles. Time to roll on over to the next stand. Probably literally in Grim's case, because that waffle was probably as big as his head. Or probably larger than his head. I'll come too. The steering committee's got to keep tabs on food quality and safety. Kato, you look after things here. KK's gotcha! I'm gonna make this the hottest spot in all of Portfest. You like my do you, Heike? We'll meet up with you right before the concert. We'll definitely be there. Samesies. Hey, would you boys mind if I took a video of your show and uploaded it to Musicom? I guess. Kinda raises the bar even higher, though. I thought you didn't even know how to play an instrument until recently. Are you sure you'll be okay, Jack? Oh yeah, ain't no thing. No matter where the bar is, we'll clear it. Thank you for the praise for my voice acting, chat. I do enjoy doing it. It's hard with a cast this large to get an individual voice for everyone, though. We'll go see Class A's stand next. Yes, that's my group. You did help them set up before you came to our stand, right? Of course, of course. I don't buy that. What's Class A making? We didn't learn what anyone was making except for Class B's waffles, right? Hey, you guys are back! And you brought Jack with you. Are you doing your steering committee inspection? That's right. Looks like your stand's doing great. According to the paperwork you sent us, you're selling churros? Ah, this is the group that's doing churros! I really want churros now. I actually found a recipe for some the other day, so maybe I'll make them. Yeah, each year came up with a different topping to sell. That's a fun idea. Me and Ace basically came up with the freshman's churro toppings. We coated ours in red berry sauce and then covered them with silver draggies and lots of rainbow sprinkles. A red berry sauce and sprinkles, huh? Lots of places sell churros near you, do they, okay? Nice. I've only ever seen a place selling them, like, once in this country. Am I doing normal flowers? Ooh, sweet potato. I'm pretty sure the recipe I found was normal flour, but man, sweet potato sounds good. I do like sweet potato. I mean, I say I found a recipe, what I mean is I bought an unofficial Disney Parks recipe book, and churros is literally the first recipe in it. Oh, sprinkles! Class B did that too. Yeah, we did. And the silver draggies are those tiny round silver candies. I thought that's what it was, the little balls. Churros cooking stream, that's not gonna work. There's no way I am streaming from my kitchen. Mostly because it's far too far away from my PC. Oh, nice! And you can eat those shiny little things? You were there when we picked the toppings. Did you turn your ears off or something? Hey, come on! I was busy taste testing the churros. Of course you were. Well, they look delicious. Real eye-catching. Yeah, I bet they're a blast to make too. Let me try. Hey, be careful! You put way too much sugar and cinnamon on there. I can't even see the churro anymore. Of course not. Anyone with a brain knows the more you put on, the more delicious it gets. I think there's such a thing as too much toppings on the churro. Grim, only in a will your toppings even stay on the churro as it makes it to your mouth. I don't think that's how it works. Just me. I tried it with my waffle earlier. Yes, but a waffle can support far more topping than a churro can. It definitely looks like a churro Grim would make. You said, I bet they're a blast to make. I thought you helped prep this morning. If by helped prep you mean it did nothing. Come on, don't do me dirty like that. Ooh. Ooh, choices. He did taste testing, which is a nice way to accurately put what Grim would probably be doing. Or we just throw Grim under the bus. Yeah, he was there. He ate a bunch of our supplies and called it no. I said that entirely wrong. And called it taste testing. Are you kidding me? Forget helping, you were actively hindering. Ah, Jack, inspecting our food stand? Thank you for your service. Hey, wait! We weren't even told what the other toppings were. They only told us what the freshman's choice of toppings were. I wanted to know what the other churro toppings were. Oh wait, no, this is the ones. Sorry, I was like, I forgot how the classes were working. I was like, oh no, these are second years. No, brain, work, right? It's the sophomore's churro. Mike, Silver, Callum, is this the sophomore's churro? Yeah, Silver and I came up with it. That's right, I really pushed myself to stay awake during the assembly. We dusted it with coconut powder, one of my faves. And then we added some dried fruit. Pineapple, orange, kiwi, melon, dates. Garnishing it with nuts was my idea. How are all those things staying on a churro? I have questions. Some animals brought me some nuts while I was thinking about toppings. That's how I came up with it. Quite a story, and the churros look great. I'm still not convinced all of that stuff's going to stay on a churro. And for the juniors... Oh, hey there, Leona. Yeah, I guess if it's really small pieces it would work. But I have to say, between the two we've seen so far, I think I like the freshman's one better. Although actually... I'll just cover it with sugar and cinnamon, actually. I don't think I need to put more toppings on a churro. Hey. What kind of toppings did you guys do on your churros? This kind. Chocolate and almonds, a classic combo. I take it back. That churro. That one. Chocolate and almonds sounds great. I don't know, isn't it a little simple? This is a festival after all, shouldn't it be flashier? Yeah, we gotta make a ton of these. You think we got time to do a bunch of fiddly stuff? Yep, sounds like a Leona approach. The freshman and sophomore's churros are truly beauty. I can tell how much time and love has gone into them. They are a product we can truly be proud of. I hope that many will try one. In other words, they're a ton of work and a huge hassle. Ah, Leona honor, I'm not so sure that the freshman's churro is actually any hassle at all. Because they're just dipping it in something and then dipping it in the sprinkles. That's no more work than you dipping it in chocolate and dipping it in a bunch of crushed almonds. It's exactly the same thing. You gotta get all finicky about a bunch of pointless details. Simple and classic is easiest. Indeed, a subdued and reasonably priced churro that more customers can enjoy has a beauty of its own. Oh, I get it now. Indeed, these are Class A's churros, 3 varieties that intermingle to produce a marvellous harmony and resonance. Stream was acting weird? I'm guessing it was at your end. It hasn't told me anything has gone wrong. Chat's not showing up. Yep, for the for the 3rd time, because you weren't here the first 2 times, Nick. I don't know how to fix it. It seems to do this whenever the YouTube video code has a dash in it. And I don't know why it doesn't work. And I don't know how to fix it. Because I don't have coding knowledge. You certainly put a lot of thought into everything, Leona. No, he didn't. He literally said he took the easiest route. I know. Let's have a little competition to see which churro sells the best. Sounds like a good time to me. I'm in. Excellent. Let's sell some churros, freshman. You missed my thoughts on some of the churros? Oh no, Thomas. I like the idea of the third year's one best, then the first year's, and the second year's at the bottom. That would be my personal ranking just thinking about it. I like your energy. Don't count us sophomores out though. Nor we juniors. Friendly rivalry to boost our sales then. It's not that deep. They're just messing around. And I'm not gonna be part of it. Alright, Class A, let's get out there and sell, sell, sell! Alright, so is it gonna be Class C or Class D next? I know, first we've got to see what the attendees think. These churros are so hot and fresh and they smell incredible! Take a bite, so crispy and yummy! Looks as though all 3 flavours are going over well. That's good to see. No problems with Class A's stand in terms of hygiene or safety. Their sales are looking good too. Perfect, that wraps up the inspection then. Kalla, Grim, let's head over to the next stand. Hang on, I'm still taste testing. Hurry and get him out of here, Jack. He's gonna munch his way through all our product. Come on, Grim. Au revoir, Monsieur Firebra. I shall see you anon when it is time for the concert. For sure. Later. Yeah, about that. I seriously can't believe you're gonna do a concert, Jack. Nepel mentioned you can suddenly actually play an instrument? Don't be a dick. My friends, it is true. Much like the others, I have never been able to play a brass instrument either. You learned one too? This concert's gonna be legendarily bad. Future generations will look back on it as the worst of all time. I absolutely must see it. Ace, that's rude! You better be ready to take responsibility if I laugh so hard I pass out. You can talk all you want as long as you show up. You might be surprised, though. Someone's had an attitude adjustment about the concert, I guess you managed to find your prey. Yes, I did. Thanks to you. I didn't do nothing. But I'll come to the show, I guess. Alright, thank you. Alright, so we've seen waffles and we've seen churros. What are the foods we're gonna get? Welcome to our stand! Don't shout at people, Sebek. You're even louder than usual, Sebek. What ho, Jack! And Kalla and Grim as well. Croc's been shouting our customers' ears off since the festival started. One cannot attract people to their business without the proper intensity. I cannot allow a food stand under my liege's direction to lag behind the other classes. Thus, I am bringing in customers by making our shop stand out more than any other. The meme of Sebek working at McDonald's. Oh no. Oh no. Stop or I'm gonna squeeze your lights out. It's definitely lively around here. I'd say mission accomplished. Have you come to inspect our food stand? It's so pretty! This is fun because I genuinely forgot what all of the groups were doing, except for the waffles. They brought up cotton candy and I'm like, yeah, I think we heard about that before. You got it, Cluster is selling cotton candy, right? This is the first time I've seen actual cotton candy. It's spun sugar, how neat is that? The colours are based on the fairies and Sleeping Beauty. Oh yeah! Flora, Fauna and Merryweather. Good catch on that. It just disappears when I put it in my mouth. This stuff is wild. I mean, I'm just thinking, I like cotton candy, but it sticks to things. And I'm looking at Grim, and I'm looking at the fact he's covered in fur, and I'm thinking about just how gross he's going to be after he finishes eating this cotton candy. That's a burst of yummy sweet flavour. I could eat 1,000,000 pounds of this stuff. You just dove right in without even asking permission to have any. You shouldn't do that without asking, Grim. It is all right. I shall allow it, as he is your companion. Malleus has spoken. The transgression will be allowed to pass. Grim would be that raccoon who washed his cotton candy and was upset he lost it. Oh man, yes! Oh, I remember that video. That raccoon was so confused. So, what made you guys decide on cotton candy? It is a staple at food stands in Briar Valley. This is because it looks like one is spinning yarn when making it. Oh, yeah! That makes a lot of sense. And that's why theirs is, like, narrow at both ends and wide in the middle to make it look like a spindle. Spinning yarn is one of our most sacred crafts. As legend has it, there was one time when no one was able to spin yarn throughout our land. At some point, an individual with much free time made cotton candy to amuse themselves. This is purportedly the origin of the practice. I am given to understand that the varied colours of the cotton candy are meant to mimic the magic of 3 famous fairies. Huh, is that so? Cotton candy is also super easy to make because you can do it with a machine. The sugar gets heated and spun into strands in this big pot, and then you wrap all of it around a wooden stick. Yeah, you see those machines all the time at festivals. Malleus and I had never seen such a thing before. Indeed, we used something quite different to make cotton candy in Briar Valley. Well, that's because you use mostly magic in Briar Valley, right? It's a wheel that we rotate vertically to spin the sugar. It looks just like a spinning wheel, in fact. Although I rarely had the opportunity to leave the castle and go to festivals. You can do it in a skillet with a hairdryer? I'll take your word for that, Thomas. As such, you might want to take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm no cotton candy expert. Is this your first time having cotton candy, Malleus? Oh, no. Lilia brought some to the castle for me once. That does sound like him. Do you like it? Painful but possible, use gloves. Yeah, I can imagine it's very possible to burn yourself on. I could not ascertain how to eat it. The cotton candy he brought was so big it was taller than I, you see. Now I'm imagining baby Malleus with a cotton candy with cotton candy taller than he is. What? That definitely sounds like him. That must have been huge. Sounds like a hoot. I want to try to make one like that. What? Let's pop the switch here and wrap the spun sugar around the stick. Floyd, you're really tall. It's going to be really difficult for you to make one that's taller than yourself. You need a longer stick for a start. It's getting bigger and bigger. Stop it, you fool! Why? I'm gonna waste it. Relax. That is not the issue. You have no business attempting to contend with Lilia. You are but a pale beam in contrast to his brilliant radiance. That's your problem, Sebek? That's your problem? That's not the issue either. I'm pretty sure safety is the issue at this point. Or using too much of the resources. I see smoke! He's overrun the machine. Uh-oh, what's going on? Is all that dark smoke supposed to be coming from the machine? Yeah, I'm pretty sure those machines aren't supposed to be running for too long consecutively. Or am I wrong about that? Oh, bummer town, it's busted. Can it be fixed? Let me have a look. Oh no! Oh no, it blew up in Malleus's face. Oh dear. It sounded like something exploded inside the machine. Has it broken? Well, don't go breaking it now, Sea-Slug. You already did! What are you talking about? He delivered the coup de grace. So, what are you gonna do? You really should fix it. Malleus's magic can fix that, right? Neither Malleus or myself are so craven that we require the aid of mechanical contrivances. I could give it a peep if it's cool to take it apart. I do not think that would be wise. Come on, people! I still got a hankering for cotton candy. Just get Idia to fix the thing. Grim, some parts in there have burnt out. You're going to have to replace them. Burnt out and exploded. Idia would have to have a whole bunch of spare parts on him to fix that. There's a thought. I'm sure someone from Ignihide could help us. Yeah, you probably have some people from Ignihide in your class, right? Malleus, I shall return post-haste with Idia Shroud in tow. Please stand by. Alright. Ah! Oh, Firefly Squid ain't gonna fix another group's gear, I can tell you that much. Definitely not. So, Kalla, I hear the Portfest Steering Committee is putting on a show. You have a safety recipe for cotton candy at home? A stove, microwave, and fork/sticks. Safer is always better when it comes to extremely hot molten sugar. Yep, and I'm gonna record every detail. It sounds like it will be worth attending. I'm quite looking forward to it myself. Everyone's looking forward to the show, huh? A catastrophic error. Is this about the cotton candy machine or something else? Alright, here's Class E's stand. Oh, I forgot there was also an E. So we've got E and then we still need D, right? Is that the way around? Was it C that we just did? I can't remember. Welcome, Jack. And you too, Grim, Kalla. I got more ingredients from storage. Thanks, you can put them on that shelf there. Be sure to sort them by type. Will do. It's about time for a shift change. Got it. I'll take the floor and you go take a 30-minute break. Alright. Looks like everyone's working hard. Oh yes, running this food stand is essentially a school activity after all. Riddle is running this stall, lol. Shipshape, huh? The upperclassmen must impart the importance of order and discipline to the younger students. And naturally they must adhere to strict standards as well, in order to serve as a role model for the proper comportment. In other words, we're just doing what we're supposed to do. Supposed to do? I'm pretty sure Class E's the only one acting this uptight about the whole thing. Nice work, Riddle. Huh, that's odd. I counted the till and we're 1 source cent short. Did I miscount it? Maybe I accidentally dropped some change. Yeah, whatever, it's only 1 source cent. What did you say? We're 1 source cent short? Inconceivable. This is a catastrophic accounting error. Ah. Isn't that a bit of an overstatement? I mean, it's such a small amount. Class E, all hands on deck. We need to turn this place upside down and find the missing money. Riddle, it might not even be here. Someone might have given someone the wrong change. It's 1 source cent. Don't worry about it. I will literally give you one right now if it makes you happy. I trust you all know what will happen if we do not, yes? No, not the collar again. I had enough of that last time. We'll find it for sure. Anywho, Classy's selling clam chowder, huh? Ah, our first savoury dish. That's right, it was my suggestion. It felt appropriate to sell seafood given this is a port festival. Totally, it's a perfect fit. My first suggestion was a dish of wild vegetables foraged from the mountains, but sadly, the rest of the class wasn't receptive. Can't blame them. I don't exactly think about veggies when someone says seafood. The clam chowder's going over a treat too. Unsurprising given that Trey is our chef de cuisine in Class E. He just wanted to throw shrooms in there, of course he did. Hey, Lilia. So Trey came up with the recipe. I'm sure it's flawless then. I tried to jazz up the dish here and there, but I was rebuffed at every turn, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure, Lilia, that you mean fortunately for everyone who's going to eat this. We do not want Lilia anywhere near the cooking process. Actually, we don't want either of these two anywhere near the cooking process. Indeed, it was most unfortunate. It's all a bit irksome. I'm supposed to be leading this group after all. On another topic, word is you guys are putting on a show for us, Jack. You've heard too, huh? Sure did. How about letting little old me help you out? I guarantee I'd liven things up. No thanks. We're good. Shame. I'll tell you the secret to a good show then. 2 words. Stage dive! No, Lilia! No! Bad! I appreciate the advice. I don't think we'll need it though. Well, that's no fun. That clam chowder looks amazing. Let me get in on that. Seriously, Grim? You're stealing food right in front of Riddle? You don't know when to quit. Wait, you're not stopping him? He's doing a taste test as part of the food stand inspection, isn't he? I'll allow it. After all, it's the solemn duty of the steering committee to verify the taste, quality and safety of our food. Grim isn't technically steering committee, Riddle. He's technically not steering committee. Here you are. Oh, wait. Perhaps I should supply you with some photos of the chowder first. Be sure your record reflects its size, weight, appearance, and aroma. We haven't been quite that meticulous, Riddle, I'm sorry. Bold of you to assume I can wait that long to dig in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been getting a lot of pictures of Grim halfway through eating things. Cut! I thought that might happen. It burns! Don't laugh, Trey! We just ladled it out of the pot. You have to let it cool a bit first. Trey, this is out of this world! It just makes me want to shout out loud. Chowder! Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll try some too. Whoa, now that's some good soup. You really brought out the flavour in the clams and it's nice and hearty. Happy stomachs all around, I'm glad. You definitely delivered, Trey. I'm sure your food stun's gonna be a hit. Don't give me too much credit. I may know my way around cakes and tarts, but I'm definitely an amateur when it comes to soups. I just got lucky. Trey, are you sure it's a good idea for you to be away from the kitchen? What do you mean? I'm here because you called me. I don't remember calling you here. Lilia. Oh no! What's Lilia doing to the chowder? Egad, there's no telling what horrors he might inflict upon us and the world. Well, this is rather hilarious. Horrible. Soup's up, whippersnappers, and by soup, I mean Lilia's clamtastic chowder surprise. Chowder surprise. Chowder surprise. Is it supposed to be that particular colour? Sure is. I added a secret ingredient. What secret ingredient? Tar? Secret? Are you sure about that? I just had a brainwave. Our intrepid steering committee leader is here, right? You can try some of my latest culinary masterpiece. Lilia, please don't poison the performers. What? Think of it as my way of saying thanks for making this great festival happen. Go on now. Okay. Down the hatch then. Jack, you should have run! Jack, I could have got you out of this! Yeah! Fire! Mouth! Fire! Is it hot sauce? Is the secret ingredient hot sauce? Or chili flakes? Or anything along those lines? Is the secret ingredient something that would kill me? Jack, are you okay? What's this now? Did you not like it? Maybe I added too many spices. Or perhaps I turned the heat up too high. Or it could have been something else. By the sounds of it, Lilia, it's the first one. Too many spices. That's funny. Oh dear. Are you sure we shouldn't stop him? Food crimes or no, Lilia is classy as leader today. Besides, I believe he's just trying to inject some joviality into proceedings for the underclassmen. You've done clown chowder with ghost peppers? Oh no. I would die, Thomas. I cannot deal with heat-type spices at all. So you're interpreting this as him trying to be kind, then? see. How profound. Heartwarming as well. I mean, you could also turn that thing of clam chowder into... You could just say, this is the challenge chowder. The challenge is to eat the entire serving. I'm sure some people would like it. Ugh, I think I'm gonna pass out. I think you guys might be a little off on that. Entirely by chance. Next up we've got Class C. Okay, so it was Class D we had with Malleus. So this is the last class? I think. Ethel's in this group, eh? Wow, they got a first-rate stand here. Yeah, he was pretty thrilled when the head mage announced they'd be selling food at Portfest. Gadzooks, look at this crowd! It's massive! I know he said he was going for huge profits, but this is something else. What are they selling? None of these stalls so far have been selling any kind of drink, so maybe that's what he's doing. Let me check the forms they submitted. How leveled is Jack so far? Not very. Honestly. Salad cups. Precisely. Oh, hey Azel. I gotta say I didn't expect you all to sell salad. Yeah, I am holding off a bit for training camp. That is true, Nick. It's true that salads are not exactly common fare at festivals. They contain raw, fresh vegetables, so refrigeration is a must. Furthermore, the ingredients are costly and you just have to dispose of anything you don't sell. The fact that you still went with them despite all that tells me you must have a plan. But of course! Thanks to Vil, our business is booming. Ah, marketing. What do you mean? Initially, I planned to select some standard festival foods to ensure steady, reliable trade. But since Vil is in our group, we decided to change the business plan. Our core advantage over the other groups is Vil's overwhelming name recognition and the strength of his brand. What reason could we have not to leverage that? Huh? I understand. I get you. That's all. But of course you do, Kalla. Your insight is as keen as ever. In any event, we changed our menu to a healthy stout salad cup, as recommended by Vil. Are those slices of apple in the top of that salad cup? Is this a salad or a fruit salad? Or is it both? With a model of considerable repute and brand recognition endorsing it, customers would hardly balk at paying a somewhat higher price. On the contrary, the price only adds to the prestige of the product. Such is the nature of branding. Thus, we are able to virtually guarantee that we would quickly break even, a very low-risk business model. I'm not sure I understood any of that. Typically, a business needs to sign a sponsorship contract to use my name to sell a product. My agent has a whole formal procedure for it, and I can't unilaterally change it. Of course, and I have no intention of running afoul of that policy. You just happened to be standing by our salad cup stand. Oh, so they don't have Bill's name on it, but he just is here. That's all. A mere coincidence of your presence, entirely by chance. You love doing business in all these little grey areas, don't you? I will pretend I haven't noticed. For today, I am, after all, Class C's leader. Festivals are great, of course, but they're always lacking in vegetables. I mean, yeah, true. An utterly intolerable situation for one with my particular sense of aesthetics and beauty. What's more, the salads are positively delicious. I hope lots of people buy and enjoy them. For Jamal's sake too, he worked so hard to make the dressing meet my requirements, and it came out perfect. Oil-free, low-calorie, low-sodium, yet with a flavour that's second to none. It took considerable effort to get it right. Yeah, I'm not sure what you'd do for that. Bill has such exacting standards, and I had little time to come up with the recipe. It appears I've managed to meet his expectations, though. The fact that our customers seem to like it is a relief as well. It's marvellous dressing. I'd expect nothing less from you. I'd love for the Pomfiore students to try it too. Perhaps you can share the recipe later. I wouldn't mind that. Oh, really? How very kind, thanks. If I was Jamal, I'd be turning to Azel and going, and how much are you going to pay me for it? I wasn't talking to you. Oh my gosh, is that Bill Shearwater over there? It's him, like, for real! Looks like your adoring fans have found you, Bill. Just as Azel planned. Wonder if this will bring in more sales for him. Wait, I don't see any fans stampeding over here. What's the deal? Oh, no. Excellent. I'm not gonna voice the lines again. That was you, Ortho? Why'd you change your voice like that? Oh, nope. I accidentally hit that twice. Give me a sec. Operation Chill It Up. Azalash and Grotto asked me to do it. Basically, he wants me to shout in different voices every so often to make people notice that Bill is here. If a crowd gathers to see Bill, then it will make the food stand look like it's booming as well. And that will translate into salad sales. Yeah, because people will go, oh, that stand's really popular. The food must be really good. I should get some. Right? It's the bandwagon effect. People see a line and they want whatever's at the end of it. Yep, that's what I just said. Oh no, does my brain work the same as Azel's? You've certainly considered all of the angles. Astonishing. Oh my gosh, is that Bill Shearwater over there? It could be. Or it might not be. Ah, we haven't seen Chenya for ages. Floating head! There's a floating head! What in the world? Yeah, that guy's nothing but a head. It's a diverting little food stand. Such throngs of people thronging about it. Ooh, but even if I joined the crowd, no one would confuse us for a clouder of cats. Why, you ask? Because I'm a person who just looks like a cat. Wait a sec, I remember you. You're from Royal Sword Academy. What? Well, this is a small island. It's no great surprise that we'd see Royal Sword students here, I suppose. I was terribly excited when I heard this year's Folk Fest would be bigger! But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that Night Raven College students would be manning the culinary helms. And there are so many fun things for sale at all the stands. Why, I couldn't be bored if I tried. But now I'm off to sniff out Riddle and Trey's stands. They're on the same stand, Junior. It won't take you that long. He disappeared. What kind of guy shows up, mumbles a bunch of nonsense, then vanishes? A Royal Sword Academy guy, apparently. He seemed to be enjoying himself, too. I suppose he meant no harm. Hey, Sealy, sea urchin, little shrimpy, what's cracking? It's nearly time for us to ascend to the concert stage, so we came to get you. All of you on the Portfest steering committee are going to put on a concert soon, right? I didn't know that Jack Howell and the others had learned to play instruments. I'll have to update my databanks. Strange. I thought Rook was an expert at listening to music. Floyd's fantastic on the drums, and he's no slouch when it comes to brass band instruments. Oh, I understand. Then Floyd Leach will be playing all of the instruments, one after the other. Jack Howell, will you and the others be carrying all the instruments for Floyd Leach to play? Now there's a novel idea. Très bien, we had not considered that. Still, centering the performance on your best musician is a sound choice. If you try to hang the whole show on a guy as fickle as Floyd, it's going to be over before it starts. Hard to imagine what you guys go through on a normal day in the basketball club. I'm not going to be wailing on the drums or any brass instruments today. What? Then what's the plan, Rook? Let the mystery set your heart aflutter until the curtain goes up in our performance. So this is all part of the show, hmm? Very nice, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. That's fistune time, is it? I need some more water and also to put the lights on in here. So I will be right back. Let's see what this performance is like, shall we? Bunny juice looks really cool, right? The sun is fading steadily from view and Portfest nears its conclusion. Which means it's just about time for us to give these people a show. Only 15 minutes to go. I've got the jitters. I just keep imagining how bad it'll be if we screw this up. Seriously, waiting around is agony. I just want to do this thing. Shall we make our way to the Golden Straw then? And, Trickster, please record every second of our show. Of course, I will. Catch you after, Kalla. Our esteemed keepers of the record, come right this way, we have special seats for you. Ooh, press seats, huh? Woohoo! Front row, baby! So we have unobstructed camera access. The merchants of the shopping district were kind enough to arrange them. Kalla, Grim, we're all here to see the show too. We wouldn't miss it for the world. Not long to wait now. This had better be worth dragging myself all the way here. Quite a large audience they have. But the grand finale at Portfest would certainly command a lot of attention. They shall be performing atop that ship's stage. Yep, they're even listed in the program, Grand Finale Concert. Goodness, who knew that Jack and the rest of those lads had any musical talent? How cool is that? The Pop Music Club should get together and jam with them sometime. Oh yeah, or even a little battle of the bands. I'm a bit concerned that Jack and Ruggy said they only learned how to play instruments, like, in the last few days. Rook was also quite plain in stating that he doesn't, or didn't, play. The three of them were awfully confident considering that. Well, with Rook in the mix, it won't be a boring show, whether they can play or not. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. They have Floyd, they'll be fine. Oh, assuredly. When the mood strikes him, Floyd is a regular musical virtuoso. Yes, when the mood strikes him is the problem here, as all. Yes, when the mood strikes him. Not sure I can take the suspense much longer. It's time for the concert to start. Finally. I'm just gonna sit back and see how this unfolds. Look, they're coming out on stage. You guys are gonna rock! Hey, that sounded like Kalla cheering from the audience. Now I'm really amped up. That cheer was definitely turned up to 11. We cannot let our dear friend down. No sloppy performances today. Let's rock their faces off. That's the spirit. Come on guys, time to jam. Alright. A banger of a show. Literally, by the looks of it. This tune is familiar. They all look so happy. Ooh, the jacket's off. Jack fan service, yes. Jack showing off them biceps. Oh, it's the Steamboat Willie opening theme, is it? That would make sense. Have I seen his groovy? Not yet! I look forward to it. But since there's a training camp coming up, I'm holding off on doing the vignette training until then. So I'm like not gonna have him groovy till the end of the month. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm totally feeling the music. I just want to bust a move. What a rush. It's like the audience is digging it too. I can feel their excitement from here. Très bien! We can't let them down now. Let's give the people what they want. Yep! That is in fact what we want. Thank you, Jack. Those cheers from the audience. You're really getting into this, sea urchin. Indeed, such passion. It is simply marvellous. We must give our all as well. Can't let him leave us in the dust, I guess. Hold on to your hats, people. The event furniture's been nice. I think I've made everything prior to this half of the event. Whoa! Mops, buckets, ladles, trash cans? Are they seriously using kitchen stuff and cleaning supplies to play music? I've seen this kind of show before. It's derived from street dance, where people often stamp their feet and clap their hands to make the rhythm. Here, they're using buckets, brushes, and trash cans in place of percussion instruments. I've never heard of such a thing. I've seen performances like this on TV. I tried my hand at it, but it was really hard. Indeed, you need a strong sense of rhythm and tremendous physical stamina. And excellent cooperation between your bandmates is paramount. It's most certainly a great challenge. And here I thought they were just going to play trumpets and stuff. That's likely what the rest of the audience thought too. And the whole production sure caught me by surprise. Those young'uns did a good job. I thought it was going to be a letdown for sure, yet here we are. Yeah, all these peeps are ridiculously hyped. There's hardly a person in the world who wouldn't be thrilled to see such an impressive performance. I dare say they just might be showing off. To be honest, I was curious how those three musical neophytes were going to keep up and not get on Floyd's nerves. But he looks like he's having the time of his life. They all do, in fact. The performance certainly suits such an active, dynamic group. And just listen to that applause. They came together themselves, and they got everyone in the audience to come together as well. A fitting end to Portfest. Gotta give him credit. That sure did it for me. Jack was all worried about it, but looks like he racked his brains and pulled out something pretty ingenious. I guess I gotta give him a passing grade on this one. Only a pass, Leona? I think it needs a higher grade than just a pass. Yes, that was perfect. I had no idea it would go that well. It was so fun. Yeah, we did it. We're done. That was so high fun, man. What a great time. Beauty, an utterly worthy performance. For real. And the audience is going wild. They just keep cheering, on and on, louder than the waves, eternal. Check it out, they're still clapping. What an amazing feeling. You can't tell which fan service is the most out of Starry Tray, Port Jack, or King Leona. The King Leona is the Leona hometown event one, right? I haven't looked at that one properly. Or... I'm assuming it's that one anyway. You got super into it, Jack. You even whipped off your jacket with that sweet move. Boy, I got caught up in the excitement and just did it. All the more proof of how engaged you were in that performance, no? Lot of midriffs. Wait, no, we're not getting a midriff on Jack, are we? No. It's arms. It's all arms here. But yeah, Starry Tray was some midriff on show, wasn't it? Yeah. The whole thing was a massive success. I gotta say, this worked out great, huh? I mean, you guys were horrendous at playing the flutes and trumpets and whatever. This was leagues better than that. Oof. In any event, we should thank the audience and take our bows. Allons-y. Leona's card has midriff for miles. Didn't Trey's? I can't remember which bits of skin were visible on Star's Ending Tray. I know there was some. Great job, guys. That was so cool. Hey, thanks, man. I'm glad to hear it. What did you make of our ensemble, Vil? Arms and that was it. Shoulders. was splendid. I didn't anticipate such a powerful performance. Perhaps you'll honor us with an encore sometime. Merci beaucoup, Roi de Poison. Splendid work, Floyd. Thanks a bunch. I had a blast. You gotta join us next time, that's all. Oh, I'm not athletic enough to do that. Right. Sounds marvellous to me. We're in. We? Don't speak for me. That was amazing. You guys look awesome, Ruggy. I appreciate it, but man, am I beat. I think I'd like to try the dance you did. Would you be willing to teach me? Yeah, it would definitely be Jamel's jam, right? Oh yeah, me too, I want to do it! Maybe ask Jack. I don't want to see any deck brushes anytime soon. Great job! What did you think of our show? Judging from the smile on Trickster's face, I hardly think we need an answer. Yes, we managed to pull it off then. That's a relief. We owe it all to you for coming up with the idea, Jack. Flashback time. I've got it! Huh? Yeah, it's perfect. It'll impress Leona and the Portfest attendees. Ruggy, we gotta tell Rook and Floyd right away. Tell them what? That I found our prey. You've found our prey? What are you on about? It's kind of hard to explain right now, so I'll do it tomorrow when all of us are together. If you can actually get Floyd to pay attention. The next day. You know, I'm not sure I've seen the Jack Stitch card yet. I know I've seen the Floyd and Riddle ones. Although obviously I need Jack. Please tell me he's not a high rarity. Okay guys, you ever heard of this show called Slam? Nope. I haven't. I'm gonna fix that right now. Just an R card. Excellent. Here, check out this video on my phone. They're creating the rhythm by stomping their feet and using brooms and metal barrels while they dance. Whoa, that's sick! Getting me all hyped up, I love it! It is such a sophisticated performance. Are you suggesting that this is what we should do atop the ship's stage? You bet! This is something we can do even though most of us can't play instruments. What? Dude, you say it like it's easy. Also, chat, we don't have to fight. We can share, Jack. What? Dude, you say that like it's easy. I mean, have you ever done that? Nope, never. You're not exactly filling me with confidence. I'm totally aware of how difficult it is. We gotta have a sense of rhythm, and we'll need to work together like a well-oiled machine. The dance steps are challenging too. It's difficult in a totally different way than playing an instrument, and not something people without any experience should take on lightly. Quite so. But we've all got our bodies, right? We got strength, tenacity, flexibility, agility. Did I mention tenacity? We're not slouches with any of that stuff. I mean, compare it with scrambling to learn instruments with barely any time before the show. We can actually get better at this if we train our tails off. With the instruments, we'll just be banging our heads against the wall. Okay, sure. Compared to literally mastering an instrument, it's more doable. Right? We've got a way higher chance of success if we bet on our athletic abilities. If the three of you are willing to push as hard as you can, I think we can pull this off. Plus, it'll be way more impressive than us just fumbling along on instruments we can barely play. I mean, I guess. But when you think about it realistically, can play instruments. Don't act like I'm the one dragging us down. I knew you guys wouldn't just agree to it. But seeing is believing, right? Check this out. Jack demonstrating. What do you think of that? Wow! It's still pretty rough, but I mean you did it. You performed it all the way through. Exactement! You overwhelmed me with your energy and dynamism, Monsieur Ferreira. Yeah, you could totally get it perfect before long. Man, I really didn't think you could do it. This song's called A Banger of a Show, and it's a tough one even for the pros. But it totally lights up the stage with its big choreography and explosive energy. I'm sure the people at Portfest would go wild for it. When the Halloween rerun hits later on, the dorm costumes will be in Sam's shop if you plan to get them free for our guest room. Okay. Thank you for letting us know, Thomas. It was just me this time around, but I've got an idea of how all four of us could do it. First, we'll set up Rook and Ruggy with deck brushes. And Floyd, you'll get this trash can and stick. Yo, hold up. Just because you can do it doesn't mean we can. That is a fair point. This is the first time we've seen such a show. It's only natural that we might not progress as quickly as you, who is already familiar with it. You two still aren't sold on it? I mean, I don't care either way, but yeesh. Tough crowd. I could do all that after just one night of practicing, but I guess it's still too hard for you. What? You're just gonna run away because it looks tough? My. Why don't you just admit I'm more physically capable than the rest of you? Trying to pick another fight, are you? Let's do this! For real? You can do that dance, no sweat. Why, with such encouragement from a freshman, we simply must resolve to do it. Ain't that the truth? We didn't come this far to only get this far. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you guys got a plan. You bet we do. I don't think I'm going to tell the headmate what we're doing, though. So you intend for it to be a surprise, Monsieur Ferreira? If we put out this show and people are expecting traditional instruments, they'll definitely be floored. Sounds like a good time to me. Can't argue there. Okay, and we'll keep this a secret between the steering committee and the record keepers. My lips are sealed. We don't have much time, so we're gonna start practicing right now. Like, now? Quite the strict leader we have. Oh, I'm into this now, let's do it. Floyd is all in on this. Because it seems like fun. Wow, that's a great story. After that, we trained with gusto each day. It was brutal, and a one-time thing for me. But it was totally worth it for the show we did. It was such a relief seeing how surprised the audience was. You managed to hold my interest all the way to the end. Not half bad. But, I mean, thank you. I guess the festival's over. Portfest has now closed for the year. Thank you for all your support. Looks like Portfest worked out too. How'd things shake out at Seawind Plaza? Did we make a profit with the food stands? Are you kidding me right now? You went through all that and you're still thinking about the cash? Class A's stand was a roaring success. You guys were competing to see which year's churros sold the best, weren't you? Leona ordered us to sell a pack with all 3 flavours in the middle of the day, and that turned out to be a massive hit. It also meant that we sold out of all 3 at the same time, so the competition was a draw. What a week ending. I mean, that was a good idea, Leona, a 3-pack of churros. That stupid competition didn't even matter. It was way more important for us to sell out and close up shop. Oh, yeah, totally. Ah, so no one ended up winning or losing? Boring. No, not at all. It means all 3 groups got first place, the best possible outcome. Callum always thinking on the bright side. That's a good point. That must have been Leona's plan from the start. Pretty sure it wasn't. Class B's waffles were perf too. They're totally blowing up on Musicom. I think the customers really liked our compots as well. Plus, we didn't have any major problems. Except for the one big one. No one else could work the waffle iron, so I had to do it the entire time without any breaks. I mean, doesn't that strike anyone else as ironic? I made a high-performance waffle iron specifically to make things easier. Yeah, total bummer, idiot. And to think, you could have just made a regular waffle iron. Class C's salad cuts also went viral on Musicom. Words related to Vilshoenheit were trending consistently from 11 AM to 1 PM. Can you really say it was the salads going viral then? Such is the fate of a celebrity. Though it wasn't exactly what I wanted, it did help generate excitement at the festival, so I'll consider it a net good. We sold out of the salads about an hour before the festival ended. That early? Seems kinda like a waste. Not at all. The number of visitors at an event can fluctuate dramatically given changes in weather and traffic conditions. When we considered the scale of Portfest and our budget, we deemed that wrapping up early would be best in order to mitigate potential risk. Maybe you can mitigate that explanation so that I can actually understand what you're talking about. All of Class D's cotton candy sold as well. Didn't your machine break down? Does that mean Idia fixed it for you? Indeed. I told them no at first because schlepping all the way to their stall sounded like a huge hassle. But then, well, Sebek dragged their entire cotton candy machine to Class B's stand. So then you had to do it, did you? What? That thing was ginormous. It was nothing. I would haul 10,000 cotton candy machines if it would help Melius. Yeah, I have no idea how much more paint I need to finish the things. Once I'm done with this and I have all of them unlocked, I'll be able to figure out how much more I need to get. Because I forgot to keep count of what I had. And I know I lost one of the battles at one point. I thought it was 300 for all of them. That was a number that I saw before, but I could be wrong. So I didn't have much of a choice. I fixed the machine. It was a rush job though, so I could only increase its power output by 5 times. R.I.P. They didn't ask you to increase its power output, idiot. They asked you to fix it. Anyways, I named my revised model the Portfest Cotton Candy Machine Turbo X Custom. And thanks to that, we ended up selling some absolutely gigantic cotton candies. Croc was freaking out the entire time, which was way more amusing than the cotton candy, to be honest. I still find it hard to believe that a day would come when I would hawk goods at a festival. What a rare and much appreciated experience. Class E sold out too. You better not have sold any Chowder Surprise after what happened to me. I think they did. Obviously we didn't. Except for the one. Wait, seriously? Oh! Oh, they sold one to Jania. Oh no, or they sold one after Chania showed up, I'm not sure. An old friend of me and Riddle's came by for a few, so I ended up leaving the kitchen. And while he was gone, Lilia managed to sneak in and jazz up a bowl. Oh, at least Lilia was only jazzing up bowls and not the entire pot. I thought he was messing with the entire pot. Good restraint, Lilia. Oh no, and your friend ate it? Oof, I'm sorry. What were you doing during all of this, Jade? Watching with amusement, I don't doubt. Enjoying the show, of course. Yep, that's what I thought. And you didn't stop him? Well, in any case, it sounds like all the food stands did great, and that's what counts. According to the most recent official announcement, this Portfest had the highest number of visitors in 10 years. That's good, right? It's marvellous, and we have the alluring food stands we put together to thank for it. What are you talking about? It's all because of the incredible show you guys put on. I agree. Many attendees came specifically to see the concert. The area around the stage was packed from the moment you started the show. Yes, and if you had disappointed everyone, it would have thrown a pall over the whole festival. The video I took of the show is doing mad numbers now too. Meaning you did a great deal to raise the profile of both Portfest and Craneport itself. You all were truly brilliant today, of that there can be no doubt. Wear that as a badge of pride. I will, thanks guys. The food stands were a big hit, and the concert built a ton of hype. I'd say Portfest was a massive success. And it's all thanks to the steering committee. That was super duper fun! Thanks to all 4 of you guys! And half the profits go back to us, which means we can expect a decent chunk of change. Now there's something to look forward to. Look at these two. These two are like money. On that note, we're going to clean up our food stand and head back to school. I just want to be asleep in my bed. I tip my hat to all of you in the steering committee. That was a doozy of a festival. Same to you, record keepers. Go home and have a well-deserved rest. Gotta bounce. See yas! Later. I guess it's about time for us to get moving too. Yeah, let's blow this pop stand. I expect many pleasant dreams for us tonight. Your old manager must be thrilled with how things went too. Jack! Speaking of which, I can't thank you boys enough. You've really made the festival a huge success. The other merchants are over the moon too. I'm really glad to hear that. Alright, we gotta give you back the supplies we borrowed for our show. Here you go. Oh no! Yeah, I just thought, wait, no, they borrowed those things and then they hit them on things and oh no. Yeah, the handle came off this frying pan. Ooh la la, this bucket has a large hole in the bottom now. I guess we were kinda rough on them. Oh no, I'm going to have to buy all new replacements now. Yeah, Ruggy, that money. I'm so sorry. Please forgive us. I think paint-wise, if you can do extra hard, I know it gets you 6 paint a run, because that's what I've been doing. Except for that one run that I messed up, and therefore didn't get anything. I've actually been doing the battles manually so that I don't mess them up. Yes, a meal at last. Yeah, I don't know if the amount of paint changes depending on the level, so I've just been doing extra hard. Yo, it's gotten real quiet, huh? Sure has. All the guests have gone home. Guess that's it for Portfest this year. It was lots of fun, I tell you that. Ah, the post-event blues. They come down, but still a lovely feeling to experience nonetheless. What a great day. The neon lights on the golden straw sure are pretty. Yeah, they are. Oui, more dazzling than even the stars twinkling in the night sky. I believe they only turn them on for Portfest. So today's the last day they'll be on, then? Yeah, this will be our last chance to check them out until next year's festival. Why in the world are we just sitting here peeling these stupid little potatoes? We have to. We broke all the cookware and stuff that we borrowed from the manager. I asked if there was anything we could help with to make up for it, and he said peeling potatoes. I mean, we also made Portfest a huge success. Can't we say we already made up for it? No way, man. I want to do the right thing. Okay, great. Knock yourself out. I'm way over this. You and me both, dude. Now, we have but a few potatoes remaining. Obviously, we peeled 1 billion of them already. What's he even gonna do with this many stinking spuds? His restaurant's famous for cooking with potatoes. They use them in a bunch of dishes. That reminds me, actually. Was the special you wanted me to try a potato thing too? Yup. Sorry I couldn't treat you to it when we first came here. But now that Portfest's wrapped up, the manager ought to be able to reopen his restaurant. Which means I'll finally be able to buy you lunch. We could even go this weekend. Well, look what we have here. You got a real potato mountain going on, boys. That's plenty. Thanks a lot for the help. Yeah, finally done. That sucked big time. Phew, I'm exhausted. I cooked up something for you with some of those taters, actually. Just my way of thanking you for making Portfest so successful. Eat up. You don't have to tell me twice. And this here's our special dish. The special? Last time you boys came around, I thought I heard Jack say he wanted to treat you to it, Ruggy. Went ahead and made some for you. I wasn't expecting him to be able to try it so soon. Thanks so much, boss. Let me see what it is. Donuts? Potato donuts? Donuts! Donuts are my favorite! Which is why Jack wanted to treat you to it. But wait, you said they make them with potatoes, didn't you? That's right, these donuts use potato in place of flour. It's their signature dish. Young or old, everyone loves them. I knew you loved donuts, so I wanted you to try them. Oh, so that's why you were so insistent about it. Yep, and now you've got them, so dig in. Don't mind if I do. Potato donuts? Gimme, gimme, gimme! I'm pretty starved myself. Likewise, let us all partake. Donut time! Oh yeah, those are great. A++ donuts right there. You really like them? Def. Simple, with a little hint of sweetness that builds up as you go. Just how I like it. They are much chewier than traditional donuts too. I could eat 1,000,000 of them. You could eat 1,000,000 of anything, Grim, including trash off the floor. You are no judge of food. They taste even better when I remember that all the others are still cleaning up too. Great job on the festival today, everyone. You guys worked hard recording everything too. Nice work all around. I'm real happy you guys like them so much. I feel like a weight's been lifted. Hey Jack, don't you still owe Ruggy some food though? Because you're not paying for this. It looks like the meal the 6 of us were deprived of a few weeks ago has happened at last. I thought it had never happened for real. Sheesh. Marvellous, simply marvellous. I am overcome with emotion. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about whether or not I got to eat with you guys. I can't believe how much work I had to put in to get these donuts. Like, they're good. Definitely top tier. But not worth that much effort. Yeah, not even close. There's plenty more where that came from, and I brought you some drinks too. Merci, Monsieur Manager. Perhaps we should take advantage of the opportunity and make a toast. Good thinking! Yeah. Our leader ought to say a few words then. Huh? Me? But of course. Yeah, so get cracking. Oh, right. Well then, to a successful port fest. Cheers! Oh, everyone looks so happy. What's a happy group? And it would appear that we're done. Hey, Floyd has officially joined the roster. Hey, Rook has officially joined the roster. Alright. Event story complete. That was fun. Which means that the stream is now complete. Thank you very much for coming. It's been a lot of fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on social media, which is linked below. My schedule gets posted both here on YouTube in the community tab and also over on social media. This was actually the last live stream for this week because I'm busy this weekend. So there's 3 pre-recorded videos on the schedule to entertain you for the rest of the week. So I hope to you enjoy them, and I'll be back probably next Monday for a live stream, but it's gonna depend on whether I'm awake enough. But probably next Monday. Once again, thanks for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya, bye bye.